Preview links are a standard part of software development. You open a pull request, test the branch, share it with your team, and merge it when it's ready. Agent development needs the same workflow because changes in your agent can behave differently once it's deployed. Preview builds and LangSmith deployment bring that workflow to agents. A pull request gets a temporary deployment that your team can test and share without changing production. Let's jump into a quick example so I can show you this in action. So I went ahead and created this customer support agent. It's a very basic kind of create agent style, it's just an agent with tools. If I jump over into LangSmith, you'll see that I've already deployed this onto LangSmith deployment, and you'll see some of the features that come out of the box with LangSmith deployment, including an integration with LangSmith tracing here. We have our production ready API URL in order to serve traffic to this agent, and you'll see that we get a bunch of different endpoints in order to actually use this agent in production. I'll be sure to link to more information, documentation, and videos about LangSmith deployment in the description below, but let's go ahead and jump into this actual project. So I've created this agent. It's a customer support style agent. I can open up this pane here and click open in Studio in order to actually go ahead and test this agent. So this agent should be able to ask simple customer support questions. So for example, I can ask it this question here: can I return order LC1042? You'll see that it's able to go and use a tool to fetch our order and see when our order was delivered. So right now it can't determine our return eligibility, and that's something that our customer support agent should probably be able to do. Maybe we don't want it to actually process the returns, but it at least should tell the customer if they're eligible for a return. So in order to modify this, I can go into our local project and actually make some changes. Before we do that though, let's go ahead and make sure that we have preview builds enabled for this deployment so that when we actually go and create the pull request in GitHub, it's going to automatically spin up a preview build for us in order to test those changes on a preview branch. So let's go ahead and shift back into our LangSmith deployment. And the first thing I'm going to do is actually open up our deployment settings. So I can open up this cog right here. You'll see here I have our continuous deployments already enabled. So this will allow us every time we push to our main branch in GitHub, it'll automatically create a new revision for this deployment. And that's great for the workflow that we're doing here, where we want to spin up a preview branch. Once we confirm that that's working well, we're merging the pull request, and then we'll be able to kick off a new deployment automatically. If I scroll down a little bit, you'll see we have preview builds. Preview builds are how we're going to get these short-lived deployments on these pull requests. So I'm going to go ahead and enable preview builds. You'll see we have some more options beyond that. So I can specify a preview base branch if I so choose. The default is just going to use the deployment source branch. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that blank for now. I can also determine how I want to trigger these preview builds. So I can either have it trigger on every PR that's raised, or I can have it trigger based on a label. So if we have a GitHub label for preview, for example, that'll be the only thing that allows these preview builds to trigger. I'm not too worried about that for this demo, so we're going to leave it on every PR. Additionally, I can set the idle TTL. So this will actually go ahead and wind down our preview build if it's idle for around 72 hours. So that's the default, and I'll go ahead and leave it there. I can also set the max concurrent preview. So this will allow only 5 preview builds to be active at any moment. So this all looks good to me. I'm going to go ahead and enable the preview builds. I'm going to leave it on every PR, and I'll leave these defaults in place. So let's go ahead and hit save. And now we can jump into our local project, make the changes, raise a PR, and see this preview build process in action. So let's jump over into code. Here in our local project, you can see it's a rather simple agent, as I mentioned earlier. We're just using create agent from LangChain, and we're just going to go ahead and import in a model for it to use. We give it access to that simple get order tool, and we're importing in our system prompt. What I can do now is add a new tool for it to determine if a specific order is eligible for return. So let's go over into our tools.py. We can see we have our get order right now. I can go ahead and add a new tool here. You'll see that this is a pretty basic tool as well. These are just mock tools for the purpose of this demo, but it's going to be able to check the return eligibility for a particular order we specified. So I can go back over into our agent and make sure that it has the ability to use that. So let's import in this check return eligibility, and let's add it to our list of tools here. So before I actually go ahead and put up this PR, what I can do is actually test this locally to make sure it works. So I'm going to go ahead and run langgraph dev here in our terminal. That's going to spin up our agent locally so that we can test everything before we put up the PR. You'll see that it automatically opens up LangSmith Studio for us. And we can go ahead and check that same request that we sent earlier to see if it's working properly. You can see now it's using our new check return eligibility tool, and it's able to tell us that our order is eligible for a return. So everything's working great. We can go ahead and actually put up a PR now. So let's go ahead and do that. Back in our terminal, I'll go ahead and create a new feature branch. I'll go ahead and add those commits to it. And lastly, I'll go ahead and push here. Awesome. So I'll click this link here in order to open a pull request in GitHub. And I'll add a very simple description here. Great. So we created our pull request. Now you'll see that LangSmith will automatically start creating our preview build for us shortly. So we'll see now that our bot is actually going ahead and creating this LangSmith preview build for us. If I go ahead and open this up, you'll see that it is in progress. Once that finishes, we'll go ahead and test it out here right in LangSmith Studio. So you can see the preview deploy is now active and currently deployed. If I go back into our deployments, we can see that it has this preview label. So we always know which ones are preview builds versus normal deployments. And I can open this back up. We have an option to manually tear down this preview if we so choose, but I can also go ahead and connect to it and open it in Studio. Let's go ahead and check and verify that the changes we made are reflected in this preview deployment as well. So we'll pass that same input we've been passing throughout this video. We'll see that it's able to properly give us the return window. Now, let's say that we want to calculate a days remaining for the user, right? So maybe we want to modify that tool just a little bit before we actually go and merge in that pull request. Let's go ahead and switch over to our local project, and we can make that change in code, add another commit, and you'll see that our preview deploy will create a new revision so that we're able to test that change once more before finally merging that pull request. So back in our local project, I'm going to make a slight tweak to this check return eligibility tool. So I'll kind of scroll down here. I just want to add this days remaining so that our users know how many days they have left to process this return. And I'm going to go ahead and update our PR, update this branch, so that the new preview build will kick off. So let's go ahead and do that. Great, so let's go back over into our PR and we can see if this all went through properly. So I can see in our PR, this triggered a new build. So our preview builds are able to recognize that we have a new commit. Every time we add a new commit to a PR, it'll kick off a new revision of that preview deployment. So let's give that a few moments and then we'll be able to test it one final time before merging in our PR. All right, you can see that our LangSmith Preview bot went ahead and updated this link to say the deployment dashboard is ready. So I can navigate over into here and we can see that if I click on revisions, we have this new currently deployed revision. And then go ahead and ask that same question that we've been asking throughout this demo to now our deployed preview branch. And let's just make sure that it's working as intended. Awesome, so the days remaining you can see was returned from the tool and our agent was able to tell us we have 18 days remaining. So everything's working as intended. I'm gonna go over into GitHub now and let's go ahead and merge this PR. Awesome, our pull request was successfully merged and now I can go back over into our main deployment. So you'll see here, this is the original deployment we had. If I click over on revisions, you'll see that it's automatically creating a new revision. Since, as I mentioned earlier, I enabled the automatically update deployment on push to branch checkbox, which allows for this continuous deployment to any new commits on the main branch. If I now navigate back over to all of our deployments, you'll see that that preview deployment is now deleted. Since our pull request was merged, it will automatically tear down that deployment for us for the preview build. So it's a really nice kind of DevX of just being able to iterate, test on a preview link, and then it'll automatically close that down for you. Preview builds make a pull request testable as a deployed agent before it ever reaches production. You can try it today on LangSmith deployment, and if you have any questions or feedback for us, please feel free to reach us in the support channels linked in the description below. We can't wait to see what you build and deploy with LangSmith deployment.